Hi everyone, welcome to my first cleaning video. Some of you were very astute when you were watching the therapy and homework video and caught the clean fridge in the background. More than one person had made the suggestion to get rid of the magnets on the front of the refrigerator, and I had never thought about it because, number one, they've been there forever and they didn't really bother me. Even when the suggestion was made, I thought, okay, I'm open to suggestions and I'll try it. And if I don't like the way it looks, I can just put them back. That magnet right there that I'm trying to peel off with a knife, that is the 2011 Boston Bruins Stanley Cup magnet. And so that one's been on there for 11 years. And doesn't that look lovely? But look at all the dust. So even when the suggestions were made, I thought, okay, I'm open to suggestions and I'll try it. And if I don't like the way it looks, I can put them back. But oh my gosh, you guys were right. Again, it's the mindset of a hoarder. Our brains don't comprehend or see things the same way that other people do. We are so blinded by our clutter and are so used to seeing it that we accept it. In my mind, I was thinking they're only magnets, so what difference will it make? But what I wasn't seeing was that all these little magnets, however many of them there were just creating clutter and an eyesore on the front of the refrigerator. So I had intended to clean the fridge this summer before the kids came home for Labor Day, but I never got around to it. I don't even know when the last time was that I cleaned out the fridge and pulled it away from the wall to clean behind it and underneath it. I found 4 pairs of sunglasses on top of that fridge. I know that 2 pairs were mine, but I don't know who the other pairs belong to, so I just tossed them. I had also ordered this handle over the summer because those handles on the refrigerator are gross. But I was only able to find a handle for the fridge. I could not locate a handle for the freezer part. This fridge, believe it or not, is 23 years old. I got it when I first moved into the house, and it's a Kenmore. I got it from Sears. I love Kenmore appliances. I don't know if somebody bought that brand when Sears went out of business, but their appliances are top quality. I have the refrigerator, my washer and dryer, and my stove all bought when I bought the house, and they're still all working fine for me. When I was married, the refrigerator that we had bought from Kenmore, from Sears, in our first house, that refrigerator is still in the basement of at my mother's house. So that one's still going strong too. But anyway, so I did have this handle to put on, and I tried cleaning the freezer handle, and it's just so discolored that I couldn't get it clean. I tried the soft scrub. I tried soaking it in bleach. So in the end, you'll see I just took it off. And there's the top of the fridge, and there's behind it. I wiped down the back and the wall, and then it took me forever to clean the floor. Total overall time it took to clean this was about 2.5 hours, give or take. And yes, I did take short breaks. I had planned on this being my 20-minute project for the week, but it didn't make sense to just do this in 20-minute increments over multiple days, especially since I had the fridge pulled out and that floor was horrible. I even put bleach down and allowed it to soak for about a half an hour, and didn't really make a whole lot of a difference. I apologize for the camera angles, but there really wasn't a good place to put the camera to film such a small space. In fact, I know the overall production leaves a lot to be desired. But like I said in my other video, it won't win an Academy Award for Best Picture, but I'm sure the videos will get better as I become more comfortable and knowledgeable with the process. You wouldn't believe how many times I had to use Google to find out how to do something. And yes, you'll notice me using a lot of paper towels. It's not like I don't have a supply, right? I don't really have cleaning cloths, so I guess I'll have to order some of the microfiber cloths from Mac at Midwest Magic Cleaning once he has his online store up and running. So, even though I couldn't get those heavy stains off the floor, look at what a difference. So, I did the outside of the fridge on Friday, and this is now Sunday afternoon. Since the outside of the fridge was done, I wanted to clean the inside of the fridge too, but let me tell you, I really didn't feel like doing it. I spent all day on Saturday and then all of Sunday morning at church. I'm the chairperson of my church's Christmas fair, and the process has begun. So I was really kind of tired, but this is where having accountability came in, and I just forced myself to do it. Someone had made the comment in the first video, quote, "You need to clean the inside of the fridge too, because I'm sure there is stuff in there you need to get rid of." I don't really know. I didn't really know how to take that comment. Was it being made because I'm a hoarder and therefore the inside of my refrigerator must have a lot of rotten food in there? Again, going back to that show Hoarders, because that's what you would see. Or was it just a simple comment made because everyone usually has something that is expired or needs to be thrown out in their fridge? I chose to believe the comment was meant for the latter explanation. As you'll see, I really don't have a lot of stuff in my fridge. That's because it's just me, and I hate a messy refrigerator, mainly because I hate to throw away food that I've paid for, especially with today's prices of everything. I am fortunate that my aunt has chickens, so I don't have to pay for eggs. I also have a stand up freezer in the basement, which you probably didn't see in the first video tour because it is on the other side of the stairs. But I usually keep a good amount of frozen food in there since it won't go bad. And I am definitely a soup and casserole person. So I like to make up batches of different homemade soups or casseroles, and I'll portion them out and freeze them so that I have them for the winter. Those glass mugs you saw in the door of the freezer, I keep in there during the summer for when I want my drinks to be super ice cold. You'll see me take out two of them to make more room since summer's over and I don't think I'll be drinking out of them during the winter. Also, I didn't mention, but when I was up on the step stool cleaning the top of the fridge, I took a look in those top cabinets and I was so mad to see I had stuff stored in there. I didn't even know I had stuff in those cabinets, but it makes sense. Hoarder, right? Anyway, there are some glass globes in there that go to wall sconces that were in my first house. Not the sconces themselves, just the globes. So I don't even know where the sconces are. And then there was some other glassware in there too. Why? I don't know. I just closed the cabinet doors and told myself that was a problem for another day. Today's focus was on the refrigerator. Also, for those of you who have been asking to see pictures or videos of me working on the floor in the other room, I will be posting time-lapse pictures at some point. Just about at the halfway point in the room, and I'm getting ready to move the love seat to the other side of the room. But for some reason, this week has been a struggle. I really have had to force myself to get in there just to lay down the three boards or the three planks of flooring that I want to do on a daily basis. And I don't know why. It only takes me 10 minutes, for crying out loud. But for some reason, it's just been, I don't know, rough getting motivated this week. And I don't know if it's because of the weather and it's getting colder and winter's coming. And I'm just not a winter person. I hate the cold weather. I need to move to a warmer climate, I guess. But so anyway, the best part of the refrigerator cleaning is coming up. I love taking these shelves out and getting them all clean. Of course, this big giant shelf on the bottom is the catch-all, right? It's always the dirtiest. And I just love a super clean refrigerator. So here they are going back in. And I don't think I took a shot of what I actually threw away. I threw away two, I don't know, either salad dressings or sauces. They were at the bottom of the bottle anyway, so it's not like there was much left. I threw away a sour cream and I think a couple of the cheese spreads. So not too much. Again, I don't like to keep a lot of stuff in my refrigerator, so I don't have a lot of stuff to throw away. But here are the end results, the before and afters. What a difference. I love it, you guys. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for the recommendations. I'm always open to suggestions. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks.